response to Brad and Rusty doing a single knife disarm off a hubud in the earth grip, okay? So if we do hubud and Ezra tries to cut me here, I lift, I pock, I stab. Ezra lifts, pocks, and stabs. Now when I'm talking about the over, when we disarm on the over, that's the threat here, okay? The disarm comes when my free hand, my left hand, lets him come in, and I go from basically like a bong sao to a tan sao. Okay, so basically when he stabs me, this is the rotation here, and it's just a scooping, and you can catch the knife this way, okay? So again, on the over, the threat is here. I let him come in, disarm to cut, okay? Again, a lot of times we like to do it this way, where the center line is pointing this way, the threat, and I bring him into me, and now my center line is coming this way. So honestly, a lot of times you don't even have to use the bladed hand. This should be the disarm right here, okay? Now on the hubud, if he pocks real hard and I can't get my hand on top, the disarm still happens the same way, but I go underneath, cut, cut, okay? So that's under. Now on the elbow roll, my center line is here. I yield the line, catch the thumb pad, and the threat is here. So on elbow roll, my threat initially is still here. He has to stop me this way. I yield the line, disarm to hit, okay? Now that's usually off of a hard, wider angle that I have to yield the line. Now sometimes he gives me a more narrow angle, okay? We off the hubud. If it's the angle's narrow, I pass. And there's a threat here off the disarm, okay? On the last one, the opposite arm entry, a lot of times what happens is here is the nick. We like to show the nick here. Theoretically, he's gonna go ow, and that's gonna hurt. I pull and I come off the line, keep moving, making sure he has to turn to try to cut me. You can pally soot, scooping, bilge of the eye. You can go into the can opener or whatever disarm you want, okay? So, but the most important thing is to make sure you come off the line. Now if you turn too much, he might reverse. But then you know how to deal with that disarm off the number 2 if he tries to reverse. Anyway, so okay, so again on the opposite arm entry, when we're doing off of the hubud and I nick his hand and his weapon hand goes back, I move. There's a cut here. The pally soot starts here. Now when he has to turn to cut me, then you scoop. That strike to the eye to the disarm, okay? And then if, you know, just be aware that sometimes on that opposite arm entry, when I nick here and I come through, he could reverse. So then I have to really intercept that knife on that side. Okay, so that's the opposite arm entry, and that's the basic structure. And anyway, Brad, Rusty, Terry, Joe, all you guys just keep working really hard, and it looks really good. Okay, thanks.